Sai Ram class, how are you all? I hope that you all are very fine. Class, in today's session, we will start our new chapter, which is a trip to Bhopal. We know that Bhopal is a city in Madhya Pradesh. So, there is a small story about a picnic trip to Bhopal, and a student, Sunanda, is very excited to know that all the children of her school are going to a trip to Bhopal with their teachers. Now, Mr. Rakesh and Miss Minakshi are talking about that how many buses they will need to go to the trip. We can see that their teachers are discussing about the number of buses. Now what they are discussing, that Miss Minakshi says that we will need 4 buses, whereas Mr. Rakesh said that no, I think we need at least 5 buses. Then Miss Minakshi says each bus has 50 seats. How many? 50 seats each bus has. So, according to that, how many buses they will need? Before that, they should know that how many children are going for the trip. So, there is a table which tells that from which class how many students are going for trip. For class first, 33, from second, 32, similarly for class third, 42, and 50 from fourth, and 53 from fifth class are going for the trip. Now they have to find that what is the total strength of children those are going for trip to Bhopal. For this they have to add this. Okay class, so here is our addition. When we add all the strength of each class, we get that total of 210 children going for the trip. That means total 210 children are going. Now next is, if they get 4 buses. How many buses? 4 buses only. So how many children will get seat? For this, as we know that each bus has 50 seat. How many seat? Each bus has 50 seat. So 4 buses have total 200 seats. If each bus has 50 seats, so 4 buses will have total 200 seats. Now we know that 210 children are going for trip, and they have only 200 seats. Therefore, we can say that 10 children left behind, which or those children will not get seat. Okay, this is the last question what they asked. Will there be any children left without seat? So our answer is yes, about 10 children left without seat. Now what will happen next? So they get to know that they need more than 4 buses. Now what will be the situation? They are waiting for bus. Suddenly, Sahiba jumped out of the line to see the buses. Then she shouts loudly, "Hey, I can see them! Run, grab the window seat." Many children start jumping in excitement, but suddenly their ma'am shout that stop, what is this? These are small buses and they were asked for big bus. We told you to bring big buses as they had a plan according to big bus. Means they ordered 5 buses according to 50 seats in each bus. Now they will get small buses. That means their planning will be destroyed because they will not get, means their children, all the children will not get proper seat. Now the condition is each minibus can take 35 students. As we know that big bus can take 50 students, but now small bus takes only 35 students. That means they will gonna need more small buses. For this, now their question is how many mini buses they will need now. So as we know that each minibus can take 35 students only, and we know that total number of students going for trip is 210. So to find the number of minibus, we need to divide 210 by 35. But we cannot divide them easily. So let's check for another way. As we know that if 35 added with 35, it will be 70. Then more 235 will be 70. Other 235 will also be 70. And their sum will be 210. That means they will need how many buses? They will need total 6 buses. Now it will be easy for us to divide 210 with 35. That means our final answer is 6 mini buses needed for. Now the teacher called that, come on now, get in fast. It's already 9 o'clock. That means time is running out. So as the bus start moving, children sing at the top of their voice. Some look outside to enjoy the view of the green field and hills. Suddenly Indra says or asks, when will we reach Bhopal? Then Miss Asha says, if we do not stop anywhere, we should reach there in 2 hours. That means around which time? As we know that they had started their journey at 9 o'clock. And Miss Asa says that they will reach there in 2 hours. That means around 11 o'clock. As we know that if we add 2 hours in 9 o'clock, it will be 11 o'clock. That is why we had answer 11 o'clock here. Now, Manjeet asked, is it very far? Then Mr. Bhimsen says, it is about 70 kilometers. That means they have to travel 70 kilometer to reach Bhopal. Now Ruby says, are we going to stop anywhere? That means they will have any stoppage in between their journey or not. Then Mr. Rakesh says, maybe at Bhimbetka. Means they will be or would be stop at Bhimbetka, which is about 50 kilometer from here. That means it is 20 kilometer before Bhopal. Now next is, there is a question that if they go to Bhimbetka, they will reach there before 10 o'clock, between 10 and 11, or after 11. So let's check for this answer. As we know that total distance they have to travel from their school to Bhopal is 70 kilometer. And as Miss Asa says that it will take 2 hours to reach there. That means if they started their journey at 9, so they will reach Bhopal around 11. So half of their journey is completed at 10 o'clock and half of their journey is 35 kilometer. As we know that 70 kilometer is their total journey, so half of 70 is 35 kilometer. Now we know that Bhimbetka is about 50 kilometer away, which is greater than 35. That means they will reach Bhimbetka, which is 50 kilometer away, between 10 to 11 o'clock. So our answer is second one, between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. Now next is, as they are talking, Bahadur shouts, hey, look at Narmada. We all know that Narmada is a river. Everyone looks out the window to see Narmada river. Now Ruby says, wow, it is so long and wide. Let us guess how wide it is. So now their discussion for the wideness of Narmada is started. And Gopi says, 100 meter? No. It is much more. Tansy said, can't say. Means she is in confusion. Then Victoria says, it must be more than half kilometer. Now we know that 1 kilometer is equals to 500 meter, and 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 kilometer, and half of kilometer is equals to 500 meter. So according to Victoria, its wideness is more than 50 meter, as she said that it is more than half a kilometer. Now the further question is, Miss Asa said, look, it is written that bridge is 756.82 meters long. Now if bridge is about 756 meter long, that means it is for the wideness of Narmada. Let's check for further questions. So we can guess that Narmada must be about 500 meter wide at that place. Then the question is, was Victoria right that it is more than half a kilometer? So we can say yes, because it is more than 500 meter. That is why we can say that Victoria is right. Now, Sadaf says, I just can't imagine 500 meter. Then Miss Asa says, see, our bus is about 5 meter long. Our one bus is about 5 meter long. So imagine how many buses can stand in a line on. So let's check that how many buses will stand in a line to make that bridge complete. So we know that length of the bridge is 756.82 meter. Let's take it as 755 meter. Now we know that length of one bus is 5 meter. So number of buses stand in a line on this bridge. For this we have to divide 755 with 5. When we divide them, we get answer 151. That means 151 buses when stand in a line will complete the bridge. Okay. Now let's check for other. Now everyone looks down at the river. Then Mr. Rakesh said, the water level now is quite low. It must be about 40 meter below the bridge. Then Miss Asa said, but in rainy seasons, water had risen. Then it was just about 15 meter below the bridge. So their question is, what is the difference between water level of Narmada in rainy season and now? So as we know that now the water level is 40 meter below the bridge, and during rainy season it is 15 meter below the bridge. So the difference is 25 meter. Okay. Now let's check what will happen. Then after this, suddenly bus stop with a jerk. Oh, petrol pump. Two buses need to be refilled. They have to refill two buses with diesel for further trip. So the bus stand in a line and children are sticking their neck out of the window to see how diesel is filled in the bus. So children and some of children have got down to see more closely. Now the condition is each bus takes about 15 minutes to refill, and there are two buses to be refilled. So the question is, how much time they have to stop? So for this, let's check the solution. As we know that the number of buses to be refilled is 2, and time taken by one bus to refill is 15 minutes. So time taken to refill two buses will be 15 into 2, that means 30 minutes. Now further is, which means that they are late by how many minutes? See, it is very simple that if they have to spend 50 minutes to refill two buses, that means they will be late for 30 minutes. It is 30, okay? Now, the cost of 100 liter is 3500. So what will be the cost of 1 liter of diesel? So let's check for this solution. As we know that price for 100 liter is 3500. So price for 1 liter is, they have to divide 3500 from 100. It is rupees 35. So cost of 1 liter is rupees 35. So class, what we had seen so far is there is a trip to Bhopal in which students from class 1st to 5th are going for trip. And how many total children are going for trip? It is 210. Then they were discuss about the bus, how many buses they will need. As they know that 50 seats are there in one big bus. So they have decided to call 4 buses or about 5 buses for their trip. But the condition is they will get small buses, mini buses, which contains only 35 students at a time. So according to this, they have to change their mind and they have to call more than 4 buses. Now how many buses they have to call? They have to call 6 mini buses. Then they started their journey. Now Mr. Bhimsen told that Bhopal is about 70 km away from their school and they will gonna stop at Bhimbetka, which is 50 km away from their school, and they will reach there in between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. And in their way to Bhopal, they see Narmada river. Now, all children discussed about the wideness of Narmada river, and they will get to know that the wideness of Narmada river is about 756.82 meter. And their teacher told them that the water level is quite low during summer time. That means during the time they going to the trip, which is about 40 meter below the bridge, but in rainy season it will be risen and become 15 meter below the bridge. Then they will stop at a petrol pump to refill 2 of their buses, and each bus will take 15 minutes to refill. If one bus takes 15 minutes, so 2 buses will take 30 minutes to refill. According to this, they will be late for 30 minutes. Now all children are excited to see the rate of 100 liter of diesel, which is 3500, and they calculate the price of 1 liter according to that, which is, if the cost of 100 liter is 3500, so the cost of 1 liter is 35 rupees. So class, we will continue our trip to Bhopal in our next class. Till then, you have to solve few questions given in homework, and you have to fill worksheet also for more practice. Thank you class.